Welcome to our top 5 most haunted hotels in the world. If you're a fan of all things spooky and paranormal, then you're in for a treat. We've scoured the globe to find the most haunted hotels with the creepiest ghost stories and legends. From unexplained sightings to eerie noises, these hotels have it all. But be warned, you might want to sleep with the lights on after watching this video. So buckle up and get ready to explore the top 5 most haunted hotels in the world. Number 5. Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, USA. This hotel has been the subject of numerous ghost stories and legends, and it's said to be one of the most haunted hotels in the world. The Stanley Hotel was built in 1909 by Freeland Oscar Stanley, the inventor of the Stanley steamer automobile. The hotel is famous for inspiring Stephen King's novel The Shining, after he stayed there in 1974. But the hotel's spooky reputation actually dates back much further than that. Legend has it that the hotel is haunted by the ghosts of former guests who never left. One of the most famous ghost stories involves a chambermaid named Elizabeth Wilson, who worked at the hotel in the early 1900s. Legend has it that she haunts room 217, where she was injured in a gas explosion while lighting the lanterns. Guests have reported seeing her ghostly figure and smelling her perfume in the room. The hotel even has a plaque in the room that honors her as the chief housekeeper, a title she held until her death in the 1950s. Another famous ghost story involves the hotel's concert hall, where a piano is said to play by itself. Legend has it that the ghost of a former maid named Lucy haunts the hall and likes to play the piano. Guests have reported hearing the piano playing in the middle of the night when the hall is empty. But the ghostly activity doesn't stop there. Guests have reported seeing apparitions in the hallways, hearing strange noises, and feeling a cold breeze in certain areas of the hotel. Some guests have even reported being touched or pushed by unseen hands. So, there you have it, the haunted history of the Stanley Hotel. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying that this hotel has a spooky reputation. Have you ever stayed at the Stanley Hotel or experienced any paranormal activity? Let us know in the comments below. Number 4. Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel in Banff, Canada. This hotel is often referred to as the Castle in the Rockies and has a reputation for being one of the most haunted hotels in Canada. Let's dive in and explore the haunted history of the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel was built in 1888 and was modeled after a Scottish baronial castle. The hotel is located in the heart of Banff National Park and is surrounded by stunning natural beauty. However, it's also home to several ghostly legends and stories. One of the most famous ghost stories involves a bride who tragically died on her wedding day. Legend has it that the young bride fell down the marble staircase in her wedding gown and broke her neck. Guests have reported seeing her ghostly figure in the hotel's ballroom and on the staircase, still wearing her wedding gown. Another famous ghost story involves room 873, which has been bricked up and is no longer available to guests. Legend has it that a family was murdered in the room, and their spirits still haunt the hotel. However, the hotel denies that this ever happened, and claims that the room was simply sealed off for maintenance reasons. Guests have also reported seeing the ghostly figure of a bellman who worked at the hotel in the 1960s. The bellman reportedly haunts the 9th floor of the hotel and is often seen pushing a luggage cart. In addition to these ghostly legends, guests have reported hearing strange noises and feeling a presence in certain areas of the hotel. Some guests have even reported being touched or pulled by unseen hands. Number 3. Hotel Bercianti in Florence, Italy. The Hotel Bercianti was built in the early 1900s and was originally a private residence. The building was designed by the architect Adolfo Coppade in the Art Deco style, which was very popular at the time. The hotel was later converted into a luxury hotel in the 1920s and has since played host to many famous guests, including the Italian royal family, Winston Churchill, and the American writer Henry James. But it's not just the hotel's famous guests that make it unique. The Hotel Bercianti is also known for its ghostly legends and paranormal activity. One of the most famous ghost stories involves a ghostly figure that is said to haunt the hotel's music room. Guests have reported seeing a woman dressed in white playing the piano, even though the room is empty. Some believe that this ghostly figure is the spirit of a former resident who loved music and who died in the hotel. Another ghostly legend involves a small child who is said to haunt the hotel's hallways. Guests have reported hearing the sound of a child's laughter and seeing a small figure running through the corridors. Some believe that the child is the ghost of a young girl who died in the hotel many years ago. Others believe that the child is the ghost of a little boy who drowned in the nearby river. In addition to these ghostly legends, the Hotel Bercianti is also said to be haunted by the ghosts of World War II soldiers. During the war, the hotel was used as a military hospital, and many soldiers died there. Guests have reported hearing the sound of marching footsteps and feeling a cold breeze, even when the windows are closed. Some have even reported seeing the ghosts of soldiers walking through the hotel's hallways. But it's not just the hotel's past that's haunting. In recent years, guests have reported feeling a strange presence in their rooms and hearing unexplained noises in the middle of the night. Some have even reported seeing ghostly apparitions in their rooms. Number 2. Langham Hotel in London, England. This hotel is known for its luxurious accommodations and rich history, but it's also home to several ghostly legends and stories. The Langham Hotel was built in 1865 and has been a popular destination for celebrities, royalty, and politicians for over a century. However, the hotel is also known for its ghostly reputation, with numerous reports of paranormal activity over the years. One of the most famous ghost stories involves a man who jumped out of a fourth-floor window to his death in the early 1900s. Guests have reported seeing his ghostly figure in the hotel's hallways and in room 333, which is known as the most haunted room in the hotel. Another famous ghost story involves the ghost of a doctor who killed his wife and then himself in room 333. Guests have reported feeling a presence in the room, and some have even reported seeing the ghostly figure of the doctor. In addition to these ghostly legends, guests have reported hearing strange noises, seeing unexplained shadows, and feeling a cold breeze in certain areas of the hotel. The hotel's bar is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a German prince who committed suicide there in the 19th century. Number 1. Hotel del Salto in Tequendama Falls, Colombia. This stunning hotel, once a symbol of luxury and grandeur, now has a reputation for being one of the most haunted hotels in the world. The Hotel del Salto was built in 1923 and was originally a mansion owned by a wealthy Colombian family. The mansion was converted into a hotel in the 1950s and quickly became a popular destination for wealthy travelers. The hotel was located near the Tequendama Falls, a stunning natural wonder that attracted many visitors. The hotel's popularity declined in the 1990s, and it was eventually closed down in the early 2010s. Despite its luxurious past, the Hotel del Salto is now known for its paranormal activity and ghostly legends. Many believe that the hotel is haunted by the ghosts of people who have died at or near the Tequendama Falls. One of the most famous ghost stories involves a young woman who is said to have jumped to her death from one of the hotel's balconies. Legend has it that the woman was heartbroken after her fiancé was killed in a hunting accident. Guests have reported seeing the ghostly figure of a woman wearing a white dress standing on the balcony where she allegedly jumped from. Another ghostly legend involves the ghost of a monk who is said to haunt the hotel's chapel. Guests have reported seeing the ghostly figure of a monk dressed in white robes wandering through the chapel. Some believe that the monk is the ghost of a former resident who was a devout Catholic. In addition to these ghostly legends, guests have reported hearing strange noises, seeing unexplained movements, and feeling an eerie presence throughout the hotel. Many believe that the hotel's location near the Tequendama Falls, which has been the site of many deaths over the years, has contributed to its ghostly reputation. But it's not just the hotel that's haunted. The Tequendama Falls themselves are also said to be haunted by the ghosts of people who have died there. Many visitors have reported hearing the sound of weeping and moaning coming from the falls, even when there is no one around. Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed this top 5 video, then please subscribe and consider watching my other videos.